When you're able to see our land that the great Creator gave us, it was a land that didn't have borders.
We really don't see borders at all when it comes to Native people. We do have the same Father. Creator is our Father. So why should we not love one another? Why should we feel that we're different from the person that is across the Delaware River? We are the same because we are all relatives. And so it gives us great excitement to go meet new relatives. Just as you welcome a new baby into your family, a new relative, you welcome a new son-in-law, a daughter-in-law into your family. We welcome our relatives just as if we had known them all of our lives.
Because we certainly see Greater New Jersey, Conam, as being our relatives and our siblings. And we certainly see this land of Greater New Jersey and Eastern Pennsylvania as sacred land.
When we hear about marriages, we always want to celebrate. And I'd like to celebrate the marriage that the Conam committees from Eastern Pennsylvania and New Jersey have established.
Long before I took over as co-chair of the Eastern PA Conam, we have been working collaboratively with the Greater New Jersey Conam.
We've worked together for years. We didn't know it was something unusual because we consider ourselves to be relatives. And if that whole concept would just somehow go into people's hearts, we would see a whole change in how things go.
I believe that we've been able to work very collaboratively together because Cindy and I both were brought up that there really are not borders among family. That when family needs help, you go wherever family is and you offer that help.
So Conam and the two conferences have met together for as long as I can possibly remember. But we just made it always the case. We would get advice from each other.
We've helped to sponsor food projects, Vacation Bible School.
We're right here together, so we have a real reason to draw from each other because we can gather strength from that. If you've ever gone to a family reunion, the bigger it gets, the louder it gets, the stronger it gets, the more music you make, the more babies you get to hold. It just gets better when you get like that.
To the Honorable Lenape Chief Uri Ridgway, and members, friends, and neighbors of the Eastern Pennsylvania and Greater New Jersey Annual Conferences of the United Methodist Church. In the spirit of gratitude, we acknowledge that our churches and facilities stand on the unceded ancestral land of the Lenni Lenape in Eastern Pennsylvania and New Jersey. The lands in this area are a testament to the natural beauty and diverse ecosystems that have existed for centuries, from the rolling hills and valleys of the Appalachian Mountains to the sandy beaches and tidal marshes of the Atlantic coast. As we honor the original caretakers of this place, we recognize their continuing connection to the land, waters, and culture of this region. And we invite those living on the land today to join us in learning more about the original caretakers of this place.
The Lenni Lenape Nation had first contact with Europeans in 1524, when the explorer Giovanni de Valserano was greeted by local Lenape who came by canoe after his ship entered in what we now call Lower New York Bay. In the 17th century, the Lenape primarily interacted with Dutch traders through the fur trade. In 1682, William Penn and Quaker colonists created the English colony of Pennsylvania, beginning at the lower Delaware River. A peace treaty was negotiated between the newly arriving colonists and Lenape at what is now known as Penn Treaty Park in Philadelphia. The Quakers believed strongly in the principles of goodwill and friendship, and Penn practiced these principles with the Lenape. Penn was determined to treat them as brothers and sisters, as he believed that they too were children of God. Penn's children would not continue to seek peace, however. After William Penn died, the Lenape Nation would lose all claims to the land they had inhabited for centuries in the fraudulent walking purchase deed of 1737.
We acknowledge the injustice and violence done to the First Nation peoples of the land. We grieve the legacy of suffering that has been handed down by the early colonists and the ongoing suffering that continues. Together with you, we seek true justice and lasting peace. Eastern Pennsylvania and Greater New Jersey's commitments to end the sin of racism, established in collaboration with Native peoples, begin this work and bind our friendship for years to come as we walk the journey of hope together.
We affirm the aspiration of the great Lenape chief, Tamenund, that there be harmony between the indigenous people of this land and the descendants of the immigrants to this land, as long as the rivers and creeks flow, and the sun, moon, and stars shine.